On this week's news, Paige slapped him in the face.
You do it?
Segment after this. Okay, third time's a charm. This is the third time?
This is the third time.
We have tried to film this video 3 times. The first time we thought, let's take some shots. Not a big deal. Didn't work. We got very sweaty. Oh my god, the AC's on. Go turn it off. Welcome back. Fourth time's the charm. We tried to film this video. Okay, like I said, we got drunk one time. We got really sweaty. It was not a good look.
Not the move.
I think we overtalked a little bit. And then we did it yesterday and
We just didn't like how we looked.
also we kind of messed up. I set the camera up with Edward Cullen here and I made the exposure go bright. So then when I sat in, it tried to accommodate for both of us and it didn't do well.
She doesn't sparkle in the light like I do.
We gotta fight it. Anywho, so this is the video that you all have been waiting for. It is How Did We Meet? We've got a lot of questions about it. Don't believe us? Here they are right here. We took screenshots for you because you didn't believe us, and here they are. Welcome back. We figured we would make a video about it, and why not put it on YouTube because TikTok's basically going away anyways, right? Also, if you're not following us on Instagram, if you came from TikTok, go follow us on Instagram.
Skinner and Paige.
Skinner and Paige. If you're not following
At
us on
Paigey
TikTok, there it is, right there. So let's just dive into it. We're gonna start off by having him say his experience from when we first met, and then we'll say mine.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Rewind to National Tequila Day 2022. Here I am, getting invited out by a friend to go to this pool party at a hotel. And here comes this little light-skinned queen in a bright blue bikini holding bottles of tequila. And I was like, she's cute. Later on that day, I meet this Australian dude who's like, you have to meet my friend. And so basically he pulls me into their cabana. I'm talking to her, I'm talking to everybody else in there. She starts pouring tequila down my throat. We really hit it off. I hung out in there for like probably a good 30 minutes, you know, and that's quite a bit for not knowing anyone in there. Super fun, like we just all like, you know, I did my thing the rest of the day, she did hers, but we kept like hanging out, like just chatting it up, taking shots, drinking way too much. I remember asking my friend who invited me, I'm like, oh, do you know her? Like, where will she be? And like looking up for me, like they were gonna be working together a lot. So I was like, okay, anytime he's got something going on with events with work, I'm going to, and I'm gonna make sure I see her. And then, flashback to a little later, well, fast forward to from
No,
there.
you're not supposed to, you can't say my hat.
I'm not, I was gonna intro you in.
Okay. That's
Just
weird.
go now. Just
Okay, let's just get into my hat. So my, how I remember it is not even that day. I remember meeting him a few days later at this like cocktail event. Mind you, which I'm sure a lot of you are hoping for and have assumed. I thought he was gay. Lo and behold, he's not, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. He's not. But I met him like a couple days later at this cocktail event. And I was working the event. He kind of came with our mutual friend, like you said. And I was just kind of like very flustered, whatever. So I didn't really get to hang out with him. But the few times that I did walk up, I remember the first time I kind of walked up to say hi. And he got this like twinkle in his eye when he saw me. And I think that was kind of something that made me think like, oh, have we met before? Like maybe we have, and I like didn't want to be rude. But like I kind of like hung out with them for a little bit. And then he invited me to like go to this bar afterwards. And I was like, I don't know if I can go. And he's like, okay, well, you should come sometime. Like there's other times we go all the time. Like, you should come. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, dude. But that is the first time I remember meeting him, which was like a couple days later. Mind you, I was pouring tequila in my own mouth as well. And then from there, we just kind of started hanging out a lot. I think our relationship gradually got closer and closer.
Mhm.
You know, we obviously had that attraction from the jump, but we definitely grew into just being like best friends. Like we would hang out a lot. Like it got to the point where we both just genuinely yearned to be around each other more and more, which kind of turned into us becoming best friends for a while and just kind of like doing that and like just enjoying being around each other. And then it just kind of progressed. There's a lot more into that. Maybe we'll go into details another time, but I don't really want to get too intimate into it.
comment if you want to deep dive into it. Comment down below.
There is a lot of backstory with that, and it's a very cute love story, but I don't necessarily know if you guys are ready for that just yet. This is just an intro video. We're just getting started, so we'll kind of see how that goes. But with that in mind, this is what I'll tell you about us being together. I don't know who technically made the first move, okay? Don't speak. No, I did not. Because it was kind of like a thing where like he kind of initiated like more intimate hangouts, and maybe I initiated a little bit more. I don't know. We don't have to divulge into that because that could be a whole debate within itself. But what we did do,
There was an angel and there was a demon, and
he was definitely the demon. Oh my god. We won't even get into it. But what we also did, I know that we kind of brushed over that, and I apologize, but remember that this is our like 4th time trying to film this video, okay? We had cute parts in the other one. We had little things that we remembered, and we might remember it in a second because we are going to answer some
I don't even
questions.
know what's real anymore. We said this story 3 times.
At this
now.
point, I feel like I'm lying. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
lying because we've done it so many times. But we did actually also go on Instagram. Again, if you're not following us, Skinner and Page, at Skinner and Page. We did a questionnaire, and I know a lot of people were probably like, okay, you just posted a story, you didn't do anything else. I didn't say anything else. I just posted it, got the questions,
Boom.
let it expire.
Here it is.
Who am I? What are we doing? So we're gonna answer them on here, kind of spice it up a little bit. I think it'd be a good intro to us making YouTube videos more frequently. We are both very lazy people, so if you would like to force us to do things, remind us in his DMs, send us
Hold us
comments.
accountable.
Talk mess to us because we're both kind of not as good. He's lazier than I am. Let's note that. But we do have a tendency to like
I
this
just cleaned the bathroom. When's the last time she cleaned the bathroom?
like a week ago. Whatever. But okay, so we are gonna try to be filming more. If we derail, check us, okay? But I am gonna pull up the questions from when we did the questionnaire on Instagram. You're not very good at that. It's not like I
can't
feel like
even
you're off
whistle.
key. Yes, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, because you put pressure on
You
me.
can't whistle.
No, I swear I can
No, you
whistle, but
can't.
you put a lot of pressure on me. Wait,
Uh-huh.
hold on, give me a second. Wait, I don't want to do it in front of them. No, I literally can whistle.
That's what she gets for
I
talking
can't
crap.
believe you put pressure on me like that, and now all of a sudden I just can't whistle. It's fine. I can't.
Yeah,
whatever
a
it is.
stain on your top.
Thank you. That's why I'm doing it this way. Okay, someone said, how do I get a BF? A lot of work, a lot of patience,
Game of Thrones.
a lot of a lot of boundaries. Someone did ask what our star signs are, which is really funny because some people actually know what they are. I don't know how, but they have answered those questions for us in comments. Thank you for looking out. I am a Gemini. Wait, before I even say it, I don't want to hear nothing about not compatible. I don't want to hear nothing about like, I don't want to hear nothing. We're not breaking up ever. And you guys can write in the comments however
You're
you feel
stuck
about
with
that.
us.
But we are never, ever, ever, ever not being together. So I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Scorpio.
I don't know what that means to you guys. We don't know what that means either because neither of us, like, we don't know. So how long have you guys been together? How do you keep a healthy relationship? We have been together for almost 2 years. I will say that, hi Zeke. Sorry, do you want to answer something? I feel like I'm talking a lot. Our dynamic is usually he won't shut up, and for some odd reason, we can't get him to.
So Lasoga 44 said, how long have you guys been together and how do you keep a healthy relationship?
Men don't listen, because I already read the question. Didn't I?
I wanted to reread it.
Okay.
And also you gotta say their name so they get a little shout out.
Touche.
Well, we've been together for almost 2 years now. And I think the key to a healthy relationship is definitely just transparency. And it's even if you're being brutally honest and you're just speaking how you feel. I know a lot of times like Paige will like call me out for something or like we'll get a little tuffle about something and then it'll take some time for me to like then be like, oh wait, now I understand. So like it's also just like taking time to try to understand a person, not just staying strong in what you feel, but when there is a little tuffle or whatever you want to call it, is just also taking the time to thoroughly think about what they're saying and what it could feel like on their side instead of just sticking to your guns.
I want to say, like, I think we have an upper hand of actually being friends first. Are you chewing on my Yeezy? How did you even get it?
Cigalito, what are you doing?
Whatever. I'll say that we do have an advantage of the fact that, like, we were best friends first. So I feel like that is kind of a foundation of our relationship because, mind you, we met in July of 2022. We didn't start dating until like October, November of 2023. So we were like just friends, very good friends
For a good bit.
for a very long time before
I wouldn't say very long, but a good bit.
that's over a year, right? I don't know math. Okay, but yeah, that was the foundation of our relationship, and I think that we keep that in the heart of it for the most part. So that kind of gives us an advantage because, you know, our open line of communication isn't just coming from like, oh, this is how I would act towards a boyfriend, or this is how I would respond appropriately for a boyfriend. There's no kind of limits to that. You know, some people do try to cater what they say or hold things back from someone they're dating versus being so transparent that they would like with their friend if they're like, oh, this like annoyed me, or I got this when I got this, or like just kind of having that sort of dialogue is fundamental. So I know there's one question in there that says, what's our dog's name? And his name is Zeke.
It's Zeke Daniel.
No, it's not Zeke Daniel. It's Zeke. My favorite, I'm a Cowboys fan, and one of my favorite members of, why can't I talk? Oh,
One
I
of her
haven't
favorite
answered
players
One
on
of
the
my favorite
Dallas
players
Cowboys.
is Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke. So we also thought it's like kind of funny to have like a cute little dog with like a big husky man name. Yeah.
All right, next question. Show us your favorite couple pic.
There you go. That's our favorite couple. I will say a lot of these also say, how'd you guys meet? I'm validating the fact that people have actually
A lot
asked
of
this.
people have asked how you guys meet, for sure. Who's older?
Me. But that's
Cougar
all we're
alert.
gonna say.
Cougar
I am a cougar.
alert.
Oh, this is a good question. What's our height difference?
I am 5'7" and she's 4'7".
So we're a foot
Foot difference.
difference.
What is y'all's favorite date to go on?
Ooh, okay. Do you want to answer?
My favorite my favorite date to go on with her is I don't really care what we're doing or where we're going. I think it's more so just for me, it's just like just being together and having fun and enjoying it. It could be as simple as, you know, walking through like in the city at night, or going to a park, or, you know, just a lookout point, or some like fancy smancy dinner, and, you know, then going out after with friends. Like it really, there's no beginning and end to it. It's just quality time, having fun with each other. It's really all I need. We can stay home and just like order in, and I'm super content with that. I love that.
I think my favorite dates to go on would be, first of all,
We got in a fight one time in a movie theater,
yeah, we
and
did.
she forced me to leave.
That's not
And
true.
that is
at
why
all.
I don't like Black Panther.
That's not true at all. Okay, anyways. My favorite date to go on would probably be, oh my god, is he peeing?
Buddy, that's a really bad boy. I took you out earlier.
I told you it's every 2 hours.
I took him out. Like he peed right when you got here.
I've been here for. You have to understand it's every 2 hours. It's not, like
Okay.
I don't make
You
that
have to
up.
understand. Go get the carpet cleaner.
I will, but let's just finish this.
No, let's not let it soak into the plywood. Let's clean it real quick.
Can you
Pause.
My favorite date for us to go on. My favorite date for us to go on is probably our spontaneous ones. There's definitely been a lot of times where we'll like go for a walk, or like, because I'm definitely trying to work on hitting 10,000 steps, like, and then obviously we walk. the dog.
Bad.
And my favorite ones are when we have those spontaneous dates where we end up just like going somewhere, and then we end up having like, we're like cutesy drunk on the way back, just like happy drunk. We've had like one sake bomb or something, and it's just always been a really good time. I would probably say that would be my favorite date. Welcome back.
All right, and we're back after that brief intermission.
A couple more questions. Also, this is another thing. Stop hitting on my boyfriend, okay? Stop it.
If I see another person to ask her if her boyfriend has a girlfriend, we're gonna have issues.
You heard it here first. Oh, will you visit Australia, Sydney? If you do, my sister and I would love to hang out. If you buy the tickets, we'll come hang out.
Hey, book it.
Say
Book it
less.
right now.
We
We're
both
on
have
the
our
flight.
passports.
We're on the
ready
flight.
to go. Ready to go. Okay, someone said, how'd you guys meet? Obviously, we're doing that video. But what keeps the flame going? Honestly,
Spontaneous arguments. No joking.
I feel like, as cliche as it sounds, like the foundation of us, like the foundation being friendship, because like we have so much fun. Like it's kind of an issue. We could literally not see anyone else for like 3 months straight and have had the time of our lives for those 3 months. Like we have so much fun together, We have so much fun, like, planning things together. We have so much fun just hanging out together. Like, we're so attached to the hip. This man will come sit in the bathroom while I'm taking a bath. Like, we enjoy each other. We enjoy each other's time. Everything can be considered an activity for us. A walk is fun. We just have fun together. We just enjoy being around each other, I guess. And maybe that's why the flame keeps going. But yeah, sometimes spontaneous arguments can need a little reset.
Happens to the best of us.
Okay, let's see. That might be the last one. But if you could live anywhere in the world, where would that be? I would say anywhere with my mom. As long as my mom's with us, I'm chilling. Or like, I don't know, because I don't know if I would want to like live in Bali forever. I think it's because I'm from the South, is I do kind of like the foundation of like a place that feels like home and not so much like a tropical place. Because I will say one thing about both of us, I will admit, is if it doesn't feel like home, then we'll treat it like a vacation. So like there's times where when we first started dating, like we treated like us, like when we moved in together, as like a constant sleepover, like with our best friend, or like we were on vacation, and kind of treated it like that. Like,
which is fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but it's not good for long term. So like, you know, we were drinking a lot, eating out, and having a lot of fun, but there comes a time where like you have to be able to have that separation to kind of get back to your life. And I feel like we have a tendency to really absorb in the moment. So I think having a home base would probably be like, for me, I don't know, I could always go back to Texas, but I would love to maybe live in Bali for like a time period, maybe not forever.
Yeah, mine is similar, though I think that for me the main thing is I don't want to be locked down in one particular location. I just want to have the opportunity to like back and forth throughout the year, like to different places, and they're all like homes, but like just, you know, maybe not as extravagant, but just where like if I want to spend a month in, you know, Tennessee or Washington or Texas or Miami, New York, or here, like I don't really feel like not, we can have a home base, but like I just want to be able to bounce wherever I want to. It's not even like needing to always go, it's just having the opportunity or the option, I think. So,
and I think we both desire like a lot of things. Like I love the lake in Austin, I love the hills in California, I like the city vibes in New York.
Well, it's like
everything. I also love the snow.
It's like how I dress, like, you know, depending on my mood is kind of like what I would go for, like when I'm going out, like what my style would be that night. And it's kind of the same thing. There's sometimes where like I don't want to be in California. I'd rather be in like my small my small country hometown. And there's other times where I want to be in Manhattan, walking through the park, or times where I want to be here in California on the beach, or just like some hills party, you know, viewing LA. Like it just really depends what you want. Like I don't know. Every day's different. And,
yeah, but also, you know, nowadays we have to think about it, because we did realize and find out that our dog isn't an outside dog. So anywhere that we're inside, he's fine.
What's our next question?
I think that's the last one.
Let's see. There's gotta be another.
I mean, there's a lot of questions, but a lot of them are
same question.
The same question. How'd you guys meet? How'd you guys meet? Oh, we did get actually this one. Guys, please do a YouTube channel for the both of you.
Y'all are so mood.
Say less. Say less.
Say less.
We did.
Subscribe.
We freaking did.
And on that note, we'll see you next time.
Oh wait, also I want to say, I think we're gonna give us ideas in comments below of what we should film, like what you want to see next. But someone did suggest that we should do He Does My Makeup. Ow! See? That he...
Good boy.
And then you do that fake smile. Good boy. We were thinking of him doing my makeup, so that's what we're gonna do. But anyways, we're gonna sign off.
Alright guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, comment down below anything you'd like to see from us, whether it's vlogs or I don't care what it is, a mukbang or we can do that little where you got a microphone and you know what I'm talking about on TikTok. We can do whatever you want. Let us know. And until then, see you next time, guys.
Are you okay? Oh, you shut off?
Goodbye, guys.